Steve, what I saw today in your swing, one of the most prevalent things was the movement of the left hip out in front of the knee, where the body stopped and the arms overtook. Now, that kind of keeps you in a position where you're in your way and your arms will get away from you right here, which pulls you out a little bit toward the target. And that's going to cause some kind of reaction for you of probably falling back a little bit on your right side and pulling away from the golf ball. It's a tough thing to do with the tension I saw in your arms, because the actual positions look pretty good. The dynamic move did not appear to me like some of the tour players you'd watch. And I mentioned Jason Dufner and Rory McIlroy and Ernie Els, guys like that, whoever your favorite player is, you're going to see them have a move here, a change of direction where the arms are relaxed. And I thought that was like the most important thing. Now, in order to get that feel, things start at the beginning, where you start with the Sam Snead move or Hogan, where they all talked about the body and everything going away together. So you felt the core taking that club away. So you get the engine into that right post here on the backswing. Boom. Now I'm loaded. It can be a very subtle move, but you'll feel it. Nobody will probably even notice it, but you'll feel that I'm taking this golf club away here. From the top, when you change direction, all I was saying about this movement where there's a slight feeling that the club's kind of hanging in the air for just a moment, when things change and you get here. Now that to me could be with the right foot works really good, and I think that worked really good for you, which moves the left knee a little bit. So Hogan said the left knee goes over the left foot. I saw your left hip get out kind of in front of your left foot there. Partially ball back, a little stiff, a little arm look to it. So more relaxed. You got your load here, which is very little with a short iron, but it's still a little bit there. A little relaxed here where you get that little move to here, and then those arms, actually they happen at the same time, where the arms drop. And we did the right arm only drill. You can do it without a club, really, where you just let the arm drop, but when that happens, the right shoulder drops. That gets your arms in close to your body coming down. When my arm just drops, there's a fall down right here in your swing. But it's not just the arm. There's a move, just like we said, like you're throwing a ball, boom. Your right arm's here, boom, throw off. If you slow it down. If you do that in full speed, it looks like that. When you swing the golf club, it should swing in a circular motion or on a swing plane. And definitely saw you going through and the club coming up above your shoulder. And then at the end, we saw where the club was on the shoulder or underneath it. So that's kind of the corridor for me. If you're on that shoulder and the club's on basically the line you have an impact, you don't want to be going up that way. That's really a lot of effort and takes a lot of training to hold on to it like that. So it's taken away by the first stuff, relaxing, less grip pressure, your move here, you've got the club falling down, and then from there, you're going to keep moving. This and that is not what we want. We want to get to here, hit the golf ball and eyes. So you've got the belt and the arms synced up. It shouldn't be where the belt stops and the arms run off. So it's the whole thing going in that kind of movement that rips the club through there and repeats a lot more often. We realize that we've got to hit a dime on the center of the club face to hit the ball perfect. And we're a human being and the club's moving a long way, so it doesn't always happen, but you got a really good chance when you've got a lot of less tension in your body and in your hands. Much greater chance of hitting good golf shots.
Show me the step drill real quick.
Yeah, okay. Then the next thing we do is the step drill, and that was just set up, the ball would be right here. I just step back, So maybe we put the club, say 8 or 10 inches back. Now, as I swing back, I didn't have to train you at all to do this. You got up here, and as the club was going back, you stepped. So if we did it, you do this off a tee, it's a little harder off the ground, but we're going to just start with the club here. Now, if I went here and with the club and stepped, that would be obviously a spastic way to do it, So we've got to be able to go here. Actually, once the club almost passes my right foot, I'm almost ready to step forward and hit the ball. And it's pretty surprising how good you can hit the ball. But that's a real athletic move. That's a real non-thinking move. And I told you there's the guys that think their way through a swing all the time and change it from hole to hole maybe, or day to day. This is more of like playing all the time, of not thinking so much, more of seeing the target and freeing your body up. So I think the mechanics of your swing are really good. It's the freedom of motion and the absence of tension that was missing.
Thank you.